Here we are jumping on board with SeReNiiTYzZ in another video log. I know you guys are all excited today for the news I've got to tell you about. Gameplays, montages, let's go baby.
Huge in this gameplay, and before we get into the story of how this gameplay came to be, I just want to point your attention to some clutch play that I make here. Getting a ridiculous little out VR shot there for the single kill, double killed, void realm choking a bit there, and Avarice, sit down son, I'm going to get that triple with a 4 shot on the VR mate.
Hello everyone, and this is SeReNiiTYzZ here, back with another awesome gameplay commentary today. Starting up a great new series here, of which I'm calling the 50 CSR CTF gameplays. And there will be about 3 installments of this series and maybe a few after. Kind of like coming towards my 100th video, which I told you would be a really special vid. And I will work on that over the summer. And another great video that's also coming out is the SeReNiiTYzZ featuring gameplay from Clarky, Pokem and Sunny. So I really hope guys that you are so excited about that, because they're, you know, my best mates to be honest on the game. I love all 3 of them to bits, and they're great individually skilled players. I'm playing with Sunny and Pokem in this gameplay right now. So yeah, as I was saying, in this gameplay I'm running with Sunny, Pokem, you know, my regular teammates. Sloney, XBL Sloney in this gameplay. He's actually a friend of Tom Daly's, who we're also playing with in this game, but he's now a friend of mine as well, and obviously Tom Daly. So playing on host in this gameplay, so you'll see a few like host plays in this gameplay, but I kind of needed it in this game because we're playing on Monolith, which is really a map that we're not used to, and the reason we're probably playing on this map is because we've matched up against some of the best players in the CTF playlist. We're playing against Donnerzahn and his team, which consists of, in this gameplay, Mr. Elemont, Medici II, and Shahed, I think, and X33, who all these players have like win ratios of 90 plus or more. So yeah, 90% win ratio at minimum. So there was a lot at stake in this gameplay, and we were really well, I was really nervous about this game, firstly because I was host and I knew I had to perform well. So I did play quite bad in the beginning. You're going to see some really bad plays from me, like for example, I naded Pokem and Sunny like in the beginning of the game because I kind of got overwhelmed and wasn't sure what play to make. So you do see me make some really silly errors in this gameplay. So I will commentate this about you know, a third of the way into the video, because there are some things I would really like to point out. Don't try this at home, you know. So so as I said, yeah, it takes me a while to warm up in this game. And you know, being the pressure of host, and probably a few nerves in there as well. Like that was a terrible nade on Sunny, just like bad coordination on my part. So yeah, Monolith CTF, where do I start? Well, firstly, this gameplay is incredibly clutch, guys. I've explained how much of a stake there was in this gameplay, how much we had to perform, because we're playing some of the best players, who are, you know, most of them, I think a couple of them have 50s in the playlist. But anyway, they more or less win all their games in CTF anyway. So playing on Monolith, this is not a map that I'm used to. In fact, I've barely ever played on it since I bought this DLC. But one thing I would comment on this map is that rockets come up very frequently, and it's very important to keep a good setup on this map. So right here, most of the time, because I am host, I'm going to try and put on as many shots as I can for our team. And I tried to keep our position up further up on the map, because, you know, I know that Donnerzahn and his team are very skilled players, and then we need to keep our sort of, you know, like our hand on the map. You'll notice in this gameplay as well, great teamwork from Donnerzahn, and hence why I'm really going to be enjoying doing this series of high level 50 CSR gameplays in Flag, because in my opinion CTF is my favourite playlist on Halo 4. Partly because that's where I've made most of my friends from, and like, you know, competing against other people, and also because you get the best games. You know, I mean, Throwdown is for other people, I don't know, for competitive people, but but I mean, there's not much scene for that on Halo 4. You barely get many players in that playlist. So for me, CTF is really my thing, and I really love playing it. I think at the moment in Flag, I'm a bit lower than my teammates. I'm a 38 CSR in Flag at the moment. Sunny's actually a 46, I believe, and Pokum's a 42, so we're definitely on the way up. You know, really great there, you know, trying to get our 50s. And we should be a 50 with the amount of blood, sweat and toil that we sweat in this playlist. But anyway, that was a really nice the BR on X33 there for the killing spree as I get taken down. But yeah, I mean, this gameplay, I actually watched it back and I thought, should I record this or should I not? Because I wasn't sure at the time. I've got some really other great gameplays. Another one against Donnerzahn and co on another map. And I've also got a gameplay against Godtality and his Flag team. And Godtality is a 50 in Flag. And another gameplay that I'm really fond of as well was a gameplay we played against Tachyon and his team. And Tachyon is also a 50 in Flag, so you know, you're getting like the best gameplays of Flag right here that I've played probably in the last month or the last couple of weeks. This gameplay was probably played in the last fortnight, and the other gameplays that I've had are like from a few days ago, so really recent stuff that you're watching now. So yeah, so right here you see X33, I think, moving to our Flag and trying to pull that out. So you know, because in CTF, one thing I would say if you want to be a good CTF player in Halo 4 is obviously coordination with your team, but if you can kind of create distractions and really be an annoyance on the enemy team's side, that can really buy you a lot of time in CTF. As you see here, I think Sunny gets taken out there, and I get overwhelmed by 3 players, and right here, I would have probably stayed back a bit and put on shots if I were to play that again. I was just worried that the Flag was going too far and tried to go for them back smack and failed miserably, so that was a bit of a shame on my part. And there's quite a few. I think I went positive in this gameplay, only by a few though, even playing on host. But I had quite a lot of deaths like that where it just, the play was kind of, I don't know, really not thought through, or it just wasn't kind of sufficient enough to get the kill. So you're going to see a lot of that, but you know, I always manage to get an assist before I get taken out, usually, so I do actually contribute before I die, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Monolith, CTF, rockets, as I said, are so important, and it's very hard to retrieve them playing against skilled players. And like I said before, playing against skilled players, you really do see a lot of great plays. You see a lot of incredible Halo being played. And personally, I find this content much more interesting than, you know, like just noob bashing in CTF, because you know, that happens a lot as well. And you know, I think for all that kind of jazz that you guys probably want to see, I will just make like, you know, highlights or you know, mini targes from those extra clips. I mean, for example, I've had like a lot of Gauss antics with Pokum recently, and I've also, you know, I got like a Kilimanjaro in the Gauss, where a guy was mid-lifting, I got him for the tack in mid-air, and I had an overkill extern with it. So I mean, I know it's so stupid, but yeah, I mean, so that's the kind of craziness that's been happening. And you know, CTF is such a fun playlist. I mean, for those people out there that say Halo 4 is, you know, a terrible game, you know, do people still play this? I mean, I can understand where they're coming from in the sense, because you know, Halo 3 and Halo Reach were really big games, and you know, that was pretty much where most of the community had their fondest memories of the game on. And then before that, Halo 2, which I didn't play online that much, to be honest. So I can really relate to that. But I mean, if you are still interested in Halo at all, and that was a great flag throw, by the way. I think that was Tom Daly there. But yeah, great throw. I'm going to run that, or try to. But I would actually say, if you're trying to get a competitive fix and you're not that much playing into Halo now, I would actually suggest getting a team and going into CTF, because you can really have some great games in this playlist. And I've got to say, I mean, although Halo 4 not being the most popular game, I've made a load of friends from Halo 4, and possibly one of my happiest gaming experiences on the Xbox playing Halo 4. So for me, this game is really enjoyable to play. And you know, on Halo 4 I've kind of got a reputation that I never I mean, I was well known by some people on Halo 3 and Reach, but I never really had that reputation as strong as I do on Halo 4. I'm very, I like to think I'm quite well known on Halo 4, and I really do like that, and that's why I enjoy playing the game. So for me, definitely Halo 4 CTF is a great thing to be playing. So guys, yeah, you're probably wondering what spurred on this 50 CSR CTF gameplays. The main reason being is because I'm coming up to doing my 8 exams again this year for my mathematics degree. So as you can imagine, I'm going to be kind of short of time in actually playing Halo. So kind of my way of keeping myself a bit active is by making these CTF gameplays, because most of them are really good and I've really enjoyed commentating this one. Solid, hard work, sweat and toil for 15 minutes against some of the best players. But so I mean, that's kind of the reason. And also I'm coming up to my 100th video, which is really special to me, and probably I'm going to get my friend Josh Bob, my best mate, to help film some of it, because it's going to be a video not so Halo related, more about myself, and it's going to be really special, but I need kind of help filming it. So that's going to be an ongoing thing, as is Clarky, Pokem's and Sunny's tritage that they're having done, that I'm editing. So yeah, that's the main reason really. So my exam's coming up. Probably won't be playing Halo now as much, to be honest. Yeah, not much to be said on that front, but I will still be uploading content frequently for the next 4 weeks, because I've recorded a lot of these CTF gameplays, plan to do commentary on them, and I will try to upload one each weekend, so you guys can really look forward to that. And I hope you really enjoy them. I've really loved making them, and that's it really. I'm going to miss not playing Halo for a while, because I've got so many great friends there, and it's like, for me, Halo is a big part of my life, because I've started playing Halo from Halo 3 days. I joined in about 2008, and I loved it ever since. I mean, I really fell in love with the game. I remember when I started, I used to run around with the AR every single time, playing Lone Wolves and stuff. But yeah, I got my 45 in Lone Wolves, and that's pretty much where I stopped playing Lone Wolves. I suppose I was just too afraid to play for a 50. Yeah, so I never actually. I had a good 45 in Lone Wolves with little experience, and I did play when XP actually kicked in. Like I said, I came in 08, so I had a 45 with maybe 60 odd experience, so it was pretty good. I mean, I could have played for a 50, who knows. And then Halo Reach came, and I really enjoyed that. I used to play a lot of Arena, which was obviously not as competitive as MLG, but I got to have my fair few rivals in that in my Reach days as well as free. But I mean, on Halo 4 I probably got more enemies than I ever did, so not going to name a few here because I don't know who's going to be watching this video. Maybe some of them are. I could make some comments on people in this video, but I will choose not to. Okay, so I'll leave that for your, you can make your own mind up about that. But so yeah, I'm not going to comment. But yeah, I mean, but even that most of the time it's in good jest. There's some people that I really like, having a bit of rivalry with, and I get friendly with people like that as well. I mean, it's just a bit of fun, it's a bit of healthy competition, and I really don't mind it. I like it, and I really just love being SeReNiiTYzZ on Halo 4. I mean, it's a great feeling, and had such great developments with Domi this year, and my friendship with Domi and acceptance into Strafe Sniping as a member has been really great for me as well. That's been a real confidence booster for me, actually. I've really been happy to do that, and yeah, I mean, it's just been a great year for me. So guys, as I was saying, the main thing to really take from this video, sorry that I haven't really commentated much about the gameplay. It's quite a long gameplay, this one, and you can probably see from watching the gameplay how much of a tough game it was, but the main things to take really is that there will be more of these CTF gameplays, and I will try to point out more of what you can do and what you can do right. I suppose with Monolith, it's just it's a map that I really haven't played that much, so I can't really suggest like how to play Monolith good. I mean, you know, you never get it come up, so it's kind of strange. So yeah, guys, I've been busy with the maps. I've also actually been between houses because I'm moving into a new house soon, or trying to, and you know, that's been very big in my life as well. So I have had my fair share of goings on, and that's why I've been a little less active than I normally would be. But I'm hoping to rectify that and get a load of really great CTF gameplays coming out in preparation towards the 100th video. So that flag series will probably be, well, go on for a while, because I mean, CTF is probably my favourite thing to commentate on Halo 4. So that will be, you know, sort of running onwards after the 100th video comes out. But there'll be 3 CTF gameplays, you know, towards the 100th one, so 99. That's where we'll kind of stop with that. Anyway, this gameplay has come to an end, guys. It was a 4-3 hard blood, sweat and toil victory against some very great players. And this was SeReNiiTYzZ here, and I really hope you enjoy this gameplay, and I will see you next time. Please leave a comment and like as usual. Bye, guys.